everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com, joined by Sam Driver and TripleJump's Ben Potter as well. You're right.
Hi.
The reason Ben's here is because basically of the setup of our NXT WarGames 3 stream on Saturday night. Now, you may have heard on our social media that we got a copyright strike last week, which we are contesting because we don't think we did anything wrong. Unfortunately, this means that for the time being, we can't actually do a live stream on our own Cultaholic channel. Fortunately, we do have a sister channel and we're going to stream it on there. Hence Ben's. Hence Ben.
That's the only reason I'm here.
If that's not true, you love NXT. You actually do. If you haven't yet subscribed to TripleJump, and they are a wonderful channel for gaming content and that sort of stuff, that's alright, then just click the link below. Subscribe now, and then you won't miss the stream. It's easy. It's so easy. This copyright strike really messed me up, Sam.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Never mind.
You're doing really well.
Thank you, mate. First up, Matt Riddle versus Finn Balor. Sam, who have you gone for and why?
Big bad Bálor balls. I just think like he's come back to NXT fairly recently. He's in need of something to really catapult him up the heel ranks after the way he's gone on about NXT's locker room, calling them all a bunch of like boys and all that stuff. And it'd be a nice little feud, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So feed Riddle to him. What's Riddle ever done?
That's right.
Riddle didn't start Bullet Club.
No.
No.
What a loser.
Ben.
Yeah.
Who have you got and why?
I've also gone for Big Bald Balor.
Big bald Balor? Oh, because he shaved his head, didn't he? Yeah, of course he did.
Wow, yeah, that's the bald that I was... Yes. Yeah, I've gone for him. I feel like he definitely... He kind of needs this, right? He's not had a match in NXT for a significant amount of time. I think the last time was it NXT UK against... Oh!
Jordan Devlin.
Jordan Devlin, yeah. That was probably the last NXT kind of match that he had.
Yeah.
So, I think Sam's bang on the money. He's coming back. He's calling everybody children. It's time to prove that he is not a children.
That's right.
Prove that you're not a children, Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Come on,
Finn.
I was waiting for applause.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go. Luckily, as luck would have it, I'm also going to go for Finn Balor.
Actually, went for Riddle there.
to prove that he's not a children, and he's probably going to beat Matt Riddle. But I can see him giving him a big kick in the balls behind the referee's back, maybe.
Because I think
That's just a coup de grace, straight to the bollocks.
I think it's important that Riddle gets kept slightly strong, but how can you be strong when your balls have been incapacitated? So I'm going to go for Finn Balor as well, potentially by heelish means.
So next up we have the three-way match with the winner advancing to Survivor Series to face Adam Cole, and the three competitors are Pete Dunne, Damian Priest, and Killian Dain. Jack, who have you got and why?
I've got, right, first of all, I was trying to do an action that each one of them does. But I did Pete Dunne. I did Pete Dunne. Does that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Don't know what Damian Priest does.
He's an archer.
At the sky. Archer of him at the sky.
The sky.
At the sky, Jack. Where do you think the sky is?
And Killian Dain, kind of that, isn't he? He's like, he's like a bear. Get back in.
Sam, I think we should just stay out of shot.
Get back in, please.
Let that moment just hang. Just let that hang in the air.
He's a bear in multiple senses of the word. I've gone for Pete Dunne, because this is purely just a hard overhead one. I don't actually really know who's going to win, but out of the three potential matchups for Adam Cole on Sunday, I really want to see Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole, so I'm going for Pete Dunne. Ben?
Okay, so I have not seen this week's NXT yet, which I don't know if that's a disadvantage or not, especially when making these predictions.
Raw and SmackDown got involved a lot.
Those darn boys and girls. I think Dunne and the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest.
Sorry.
Right at the sky.
At the sky, right up, all the way. Do you have like shoulder motion issues, or is it just you don't know where the sky is?
No,
There it is. You've got it, mate. I feel like their feud is kind of done. They've traded victories, and if they were to have a rubber match, it's now kind of been scuppered by this Killian Dain insertion. So part of me thinks that because Damian Priest is the newer guy on the scene, he should really get the rub from this match, even if similar to Bálor, it's underhanded means.
Okay.
In that I feel like there are legs to a Dunne and Dain feud, and maybe Priest doesn't need to be a part of that.
interesting.
So I'm going with Damian Priest.
Sam?
Mine is looking at it purely from a favouritism standpoint, and so I've gone for Pete Dunne. They like to wheel him out for big matches, don't they? They keep teasing that he's going to be a major featured player in NXT someday, so this is a big thing to do with him.
Yeah.
So I think putting Dunne in there against Cole, he's not going to win it, not by a long shot, but he's going to have a good match. He's always going to put on a great match, especially with Adam Cole. It's a big exhibition match for him.
Bold prediction.
Yeah.
I think it could be a match of the year contender. If not this triple threat, it'll be all right. The one on Sunday. I think I've just thrown massive shade at both Killian, Dain, and Damian Priest.
Watch out, mate. That's all.
And I like one of them. I've never met Damian Priest. I
Doesn't
can't.
like you.
I'm really putting my foot in it this video.
Next up, we have the first WarGames match.
WarGames.
What's the way you say that?
It's Regal getting excited.
WarGame.
WarGames! No? Okay,
Yeah.
Team Baszler, Jack.
Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray.
Oh,
The thing she does
it.
can't do it.
What's that?
She makes a K with her body.
Yep. Yeah, something like that. Versus Team Ripley, Sam.
Rhea Ripley, Mia Yim, Jack.
Oh,
I'm not in
when are
there.
you?
No, I'm not.
That's
I
exciting.
got subbed out for Dakota Kai,
Dakota Kai.
and Tegan Knox is in there as well.
Fantastic. Jack, who do you have in this one?
I have gone for This is the hardest one for me to predict. Actually, this is the one I'm least confident on. But I'm going for Team Shayna Baszler, and it's just I was thinking about it too much. I was thinking about too many reasons why the babyface team could win. I know that Rhea Ripley's in line for a big push, and it would make more sense for her team to win. But at the same time, I think Shayna is being positioned as a bit of a big dealio, and I think that with her match against the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions the next night at Survivor Series, I think it would be quite important, and she'd look really good if she led that team to victory. So I'm going for heel team 6, heel team 4, Shayna Baszler and her friends. Sam?
I'm going the other way around. I think Shayna's going to be incapacitated at Survivor Series and sort of lose via a means that she can't control. I think that Rhea Ripley is going to win this one. Team Ripley will win it. It will come down to Shayna and Ripley as well, I think, because the title's not on the line. So it makes sense. It means Rhea can beat her, run her mouth, and then eventually you can build up to the next takeover being one-on-one.
That makes a lot of sense. More sense than mine did, actually.
I agree with Sam. I think it's going to be Team Ripley, and this is something that you're forgetting, Jack. It is, after all, her brutality.
Sorry,
Yes.
I didn't forget that. Yeah, I did.
So lest we forget that, I think for that reason alone, Team Ripley's going to win.
Thanks, guys.
With absolutely no insightful commentary whatsoever.
And finally, although we do have a cheeky bonus prediction right at the end, whoa, we have the final match on the card that's been announced, the second WarGames match between Team Ciampa, which consists of Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominik Dijakovic,
And nobody else.
Mystery guest.
Nobody.
The third man, the fourth man, taking on the Undisputed Era, obviously Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Roderick Strong. Sam, who have you got and why?
I've gone for Team Ciampa. I think it makes sense here given the sort of situation with Cole and the gold. And again, he can beat him and not win the belt, which gives him credence to a rematch. And with what I'm going to predict in a little bit, I think it makes the most sense
Oh, okay.
for Team Ciampa to win.
Okay.
Ben?
I've gone for Undisputed Era. I know.
Healy boys.
I'm now trying to think of a reason why, other than I think I want them to win the most.
Well, they're always really sneaky, aren't they?
Well, they are, right?
Yeah.
Are they undefeated at WarGames?
No, the
Are they
first,
not?
but if it works in your favour if it goes in this way, because the
Right.
first year they won,
Yep.
second year they lost.
Right.
A win is due.
It's
I
a
think
draw
so.
this year.
Yeah.
I think
not
the
gonna show
golden prophecy is going to come to an end at some point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if they were going to have one last hurrah, that tonight would be the night, right?
Makes sense.
I kind of want them to go out on a high if they're all going to start losing their belts all over the place. So yeah, Undisputed Era for me.
I am going to go for Team Ciampa, and I was worried when you said Undisputed Era that this was some kind of galaxy brain move. Like
no,
the normies,
absolutely not.
the
Big brain
normies, like
time.
the
Holy
normies,
bucket,
like me
Sam.
and Sam, go for Team Ciampa, and then the people who actually know what's going on in NXT go for the Undisputed Era, because it seems like the sort of thing. To me, the Team Ciampa are going to win to set up, as Sam said, contenders
But
for
that would
the
it would
NXT
make
title.
almost too much sense.
But it would almost make
wouldn't it?
and NXT are really good at pulling out a decision where you go what, and then
Yeah.
the next week it makes total sense. And I'm going to stick with Team Ciampa.
Maybe I know something I'm not knowing.
Maybe you do, but I'm going to go for Team Ciampa. And I think a big reason, as well as Sam's ideas, for me is that often in these sort of matches, the team with mystery guest, I just think has the edge because they've got a mystery guest. It's not going to be Edge.
Could be anyone.
Could be Edge.
Could be Triple H.
Well, you know what? That's my prediction, Team Ciampa. But let's find out what we think, guys, in our next bonus prediction round. Who's going to be the mystery? Why am I reducing this like it's a new segment? Let's go
Can
to.
we have titles up on the screen?
Let's go with that. So yes, as I mentioned, this is the bonus round for an extra point. Who is going to be the mystery man in the men's WarGames match? Sam.
He thinks he's cute. He knows he's
No!
sexy. He's got the looks that drive the girls wild. I'm talking, of course, about Jonathan Gargano.
He is cute. He's cute.
It makes sense. It's Ciampa, innit? It's burying the hatchet until eventually we go back to that feud for what I'm hoping will be just as good the second time around. But yeah, it makes sense coming together, winning the match with the meet me in the middle kick. Yeah.
Ben.
I'm going for a relatively new NXT star. I know he's had an established backlog of work over
Is
the
it
years.
all about the game? And how you...
He's a new star.
It's Big Daddy Cool. Kevin Nash. No, it's. I'm going to go for Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know. I feel like Johnny Gargano is incredibly likely, but I just thought, well, maybe if they're going to throw a ball in there,
Subscribe to TripleJump. Go on.
then maybe they might bring Isaiah in. I don't know though.
And he's a flippy man. He can
Yeah.
and the cage and stuff. That would make sense.
He's got cool glasses.
He does.
I like his glasses.
I have gone for. I agree with you. I think that
Is he a real American?
it's a real American.
for the rights of every man.
He's going to. I think that I'm trying to think of a different person now I can do.
Eric Bugenhagen.
I think that Johnny Gargano is also very likely, but it might be too likely, and NXT like to throw, as you say, a swerve ball. So mine is none other than the kiss stealing, wheeling
I thought you were about to say
demon,
the kiss demon. I was like,
limousine, Dale Torborg, the kiss demon, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, the Velveteen Dream. I think it's going to be
Of course.
Velveteen Dream. He's been out for a while with an injury, which I think is a legit injury, but at the same time, sometimes they like to muddy the waters with how long the injury will take to heal, so that it's a lovely surprise when they come back, a la John Cena at the 2008 Royal Rumble. I think the Velveteen Dream is going to come in and help his team to victory. So we've gone Velveteen, Jonathan, Isaiah, and that's... and
The way the cookie crumbles.
there you go.
boom.
So those are our predictions for NXT TakeOver WarGames 2019. Once again, just a reminder, we won't be streaming on Cultaholic. We will be streaming on TripleJump. And to find the streaming link, you can, well, first of all, you can click the link in the description and give those boys a lovely subscribe. But also the streaming link, which I should say, is youtube.com/Team TripleJump/live. See you there. Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments section down below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic and on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, then please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic, where you can pledge. And don't forget, of course, most importantly of all, to hit subscribe and to join us.